Today is going to be a very hot, busy day. So we're going to document first thing here in the morning. I am going walking. It is already probably almost 70 degrees. Very strange for us here in Washington for May. It's the very end of May. I am wearing tank top, shorts, and I am not wearing a jacket to start my walk off, which is unusual. Okay, so we're gonna get all the things from my walk, and then maybe I will explain, as soon as I'm done with my walk, I will explain what else, house number, explain what else we have to do today and bring you along the process. All right, I've had my downtime today. Unfortunately, my downtime was filled with 6.5 miles of walking. But that's okay, because that's what I chose to do for my morning. Felt wonderful. I'm probably sunburned. Felt wonderful to get color on me again. And yes, I'm gonna start wearing sunscreen. I'm actually gonna get my visor for the next time I come. It's supposed to rain tomorrow and be cold, but then it's sunny from there on for like a week. So I'm gonna start bringing my visor, putting sunscreen on my face. Like I have a little primer sunscreen that I've got. We're gonna do all the things. But where are we heading right now? We're heading to Costco. I'm straight from my walk, changed into my flip-flops. I think Jason and Abby are meeting me here. I'm not sure if Abby understands we're not getting groceries. I don't know if that's what Jason said. He's like, I'm getting Abby. But we are going to get jam. To be fair, we are getting one thing of groceries. Getting jam because the girls are out of it for their sandwiches. But I am getting 12 dozen roses. Hopefully red and white. And then I can throw in an extra color if they don't have enough of those two colors, because Ashley has her end of year family and friends cheerleading performance tonight, and us as a booster committee have put it on ourselves to earn money tonight to fundraise. So we are going to be selling 12 dozen roses and bottles of water and candy layes. And because it's going to be 85 degrees tonight, it's already 78, and there's no AC at the community center, we're going to sell paper fans. We ordered 150 paper fans, and we're gonna sell them for $1 a piece. We got them for 40 bucks. So we're hoping to make 100 bucks off of that, because it is gonna be very hot in the building. So we're hoping to make quite a bit of money tonight, but it's a lot of prep. So everyone has kind of had their fair share of things that they have done. We've made, someone else made candy layes last night to earn some more money. And then another person has kind of been doing the computer work and making signs and setting up our Venmo account for our booster club. And so everyone has had a part. And my part is to get flowers, water, and then to go get the flowers put into the buckets that I bought a couple weeks ago. And we're gonna go right up front here. Is this gonna be possible? We need to get the flowers into water, and then when we get to the community center tonight, we're getting there like 3 hours early. One, because the girls have to practice, so I have to get Ashley there, but also because we have individual sleeves that we're gonna put the flowers in. I don't know what this truck is doing. Okay, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I feel like I'm in the wrong place right now. I don't know what this truck is doing. Just like this truck, he's just in the middle of the aisle. He's just stopped his truck in the middle of the aisle. There's a whole row of cars behind me that can't get past me now. I'm waiting for this parking spot. And he just decided to park his truck, and he's loading an entire orange crate of Costco stuff into his truck. Exactly. Yeah, okay, Costco worker, she's like, yeah, you can't do this. Yeah, exactly. I can wait for a spot, but he's full on loading his car in the middle of the aisle. Okay. All right, four cases of water. Yeah, we need to put 2 on the bottom because we need the roses to go into here. Yeah, that's 120 waters. And we can return them if we don't sell the last pallet.
Well, don't open it.
I know. She's gonna put 1 or 2 into her cooler with ice. Okay, here are the roses. We're gonna get, well, let me count how many red ones they've got. Okay, we got 2 bundles of white, 4 red. We put this bundle of combo back because the white ones didn't look as good on that one, but these white ones do. Okay, I also got 1 regular bouquet of flowers. One of our friends, one of the moms, her dad passed away 2 nights ago. 2 or 3 nights ago. Yeah, we're ready. But he's been on hospice for almost a year. So it's a good thing that he's finally not suffering, but also like sad to have him gone. So we're just gonna give a whole care package to her. So that's why I need to run to Trader Joe's on our way home. Okay, Jason is taking the roses. I am taking the waters, and we just got jelly and a few other things really quick. Abby and I are gonna run to Trader Joe's. Jason's gonna go put the flowers on water, but we're gonna go get a few little goodies for our friend. Candle, some of the self-care stuff they have there at Trader Joe's. And then we'll head home, and we've gotta cut the stems on all the roses and open all the bundles. And then when we get there tonight, we have to individually bag each flower and put a bow on it. So, yeah. Okay, fast forward to home. Jason has gone ahead. You cut all of them, Jace? Yep. He cut all the ends of the flowers for me to get them all fresh and soaking up water. I was gonna come in and cut all of the elastics on the bundles, but I think these will travel better like this. When we get there, we need to undo each of the sets and individually bag them. We have individual bags like this for them to all go in, and then ribbons to wrap around them. So that's gonna take a bit of time. So Jason's coming. Also, I don't know if we've explained, Jason has the day off. He's been with me this whole time. He has some extra days off this week because one of our boys needs to take time off next week. So they trade off like that, which is nice to be able to accommodate each other. We had some snafus with our family portraits. Abby's trying desperately to get her graduation photos ordered. I told them what ones to edit because there's a delay on them, on getting our photos edited in time. They didn't receive our message. Anyway, yada yada. They edited 2 of the right ones, but not the 3rd one she needs. So I've had to put in another request for an expedited edit. We need to order those photos today from Costco, aka Shutterfly, in order to get them to us, in order to get them mailed out to family and friends. And she really wants that to happen before she actually graduates. Our classes are like the last ones to graduate in the country. It's like you go from the East Coast to the West Coast and we're like the last ones to graduate. Like all of my nieces and nephews have all already graduated. And we still have a couple weeks before we do. So anyway, she's kind of anxious, wants to get them ordered. So I was working on the computer to do that, but I have an hour and a half before we need to be at Ashley's school. She is a prepared kid, luckily, and has her bag all packed and ready to go. And yes, every bow has to stay attached, but she's got her gel, her hairspray, I think that's dry shampoo. She's got some snacks in here. I hope she has some snacks in here. Oh, she has her mirror. We have to pick her up straight from school, go down to the center. We're gonna work to get the flowers ready and get our little station set up, but she has to physically get ready and get into her uniform. I'm assuming she has her uniform in there. Luckily, the coach was like, do not wear your full uniform.
Mom.
Yeah. Sorry. Abby was making sure, what was my train of thought? She was making sure I ordered the right one. I don't even know my train of thought or why I came in here. I don't even know why. I don't know what my train of thought was. Oh, Ashley. She has to fully get ready. Luckily, the coach is like, do not wear your full long sleeve uniform. Just wear the outside shell. It's gonna be too hot, which is good. So I think she does have her uniform packed. So they have to get dressed. They're taking photos tonight with all the teams. Yes, she's prepared. So not only are they performing as a whole group, they're also getting photos done. So it's just kind of a big deal. But they also have a practice. I don't know why anyway, doesn't matter. At Trader Joe's, I didn't show this part because we were kind of in a hurry. I went ahead and got a new cooler bag for the summer. And then I picked up this cute little body wash and serum duo and a candle. Garden Party scented candle soy wax blend. Anyway, smelled pretty good. This is for my friend to go with the flowers. Yes. Oh, I need to go grab a bag. I'm gonna put it all together in here so I can take it down. We also have the beloved, I'm not gonna pull it out, but the Nerf gun is bedazzled. You know, to be fair, we didn't bedazzle as much as we kind of thought in our head we would be able to bedazzle, but it was very unrealistic to do more. And honestly, if you're holding that Nerf gun and actually using it, the bedazzles would be in the way. So we didn't bedazzle as much, but we're kind of hiding it in this Amazon package so I can get it into the building without the coach seeing it because someone else has the gift bag. So I'm gonna get the gift bag for the present for my friend for losing her father. We're gonna maybe do it kind of as a group or like a dual, because it's the mom and the daughter. Like, you know, mom lost her husband, or her mom lost her dad, but the daughter who's on Ashley's cheer squad lost her grandpa. So probably do a big, you know, gift to both of them. So, and then I need to go shower. I need to go shower so that I can get to Ashley in time to get down. Anyway, I gotta just do the things instead of talking about them. All right, I've been sitting in the car at parent pickup, AKA right above parent pickup, so that we didn't have to, yeah, just move that bag over and you can put your bag, because there's no room in the back. Be careful with that. And luckily yeah, I got it. Luckily I came a little early because there was a parking attendant giving everyone tickets.
What?
For parking in the non-parking zones back there, in the fire truck zones.
Oh. Did you get a ticket?
No, I saw him giving tickets as I pulled in, and I turned around and I was like, well, I might have to, like, I don't know what I was gonna do because this spot wasn't open. But anyway, it opened up right when I turned around. How you doing?
Good.
Need to run to the dollar store and get some tissue paper.
Okay.
And then head over.
Okay.
Do you have any food left?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, we'll grab some like a
Light
snack
snacks,
or something
yeah.
at the dollar store. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay, drink some water. You have everything you need in your cheer bag.
Yes, I packed it all last night.
Okay.
Why do I look so pale on the screen?
Because I'm tan. I'm tan and you're white. Should we tell them what happened yesterday? Just.
Oh, I'll tell them.
Okay.
Here, while you drive, you drive.
You want to hold it?
Sure.
Just tell them. Just tell them really quick. We have a second.
Like
yesterday.
during social studies, we were doing the Olympics, and I did a 100-meter dash. And after that, I felt very like faint and stuff. So I kind of go to like, I thought nothing of it, and then I go to fourth period, and I'm like stumbling up the stairs trying to get to my class. So I'm like, something's wrong. Go to class, get a nurse pass. And then I'm in there for like 20 minutes before she calls you, and I'm like just sitting there, like just white as a ghost.
White as a ghost.
Like my blood pressure, my heart rate was fine, and then we were thinking about calling 911 because I looked really bad.
So the nurse called me after she had been in the nurse's room for a couple minutes, and I had just barely passed the school coming home from my walk, and literally was able to turn around. I said, I can be there in 1 minute. I literally just passed the school, and she's like, sweet, that's fantastic. So I pulled back around and went into the room. I mean,
can you start going?
Yeah. Here, you hold it onto me. You couldn't even see your lips. Your lips.
And my lips are not visible anyway.
No, her lips were the same color as her cheeks. That's how pale she was. So the nurse was actually like legit kind of worried. You just flick it. There you go. The nurse was like, I kind of feel like I want to call 911. And I was like, no, I mean, everything else was checking out fine. Her pulse was fine. Her heart rate was fine. Her lungs sounded good. She was having like the, I have like all these little cuts on my fingers, and I don't know where they came from. I know, I'm having to back up carefully. Can you look at how your angle on me is not the greatest. Anyway, I was like, okay, something's got to change before. She couldn't even sit up in the nurse's room from the table. She couldn't even sit up. And so I said, I'm gonna go out and get my protein drink from my car. And she was like, well, I can do better. I've got an apple juice in here. So we gave her an apple.
Okay, there you go.
So we gave her an apple juice, and within like 2 minutes of finishing the apple juice, you're a horrible.
Yes, I don't do this every day.
We'll hurry quick because I don't want her to drop my camera.
I'm fine.
Okay, don't drop it. There you go. I just don't want, like.
It's gonna be a bad video. It's fine.
It's fine. Within like a minute or two of finishing the juice box, she was able to sit up, and we both like, both me and the nurse, I'll hold it. Okay. We're like, oh, blood sugar. Her blood sugar was low. So, anyway, I got her straight home. I said, you know what? I promise I'll take her to urgent care if she doesn't get more color. By the time she was up and walking to the car, she had pink to her cheeks again. Went home. She rested, got some food in her body, and you were fine. And actually, I just barely updated. I checked her in for an appointment with her pediatrician tomorrow, and I updated just a little bit of information about, like, you know, we had an incident of low blood sugar yesterday. Don't think it's anything to be concerned about, but let's talk about it. So we'll talk to her doctor tomorrow. So that was eventful yesterday. But she just rested.
It felt like it was kind of getting into it like today, kind of.
Probably because you had the same thing for breakfast.
No, I had peanut butter toast.
Oh, that's good.
Toast, yeah, and then it was like fourth period, and then.
And a drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fourth period, and then I kind of felt like uneasy, so then I like asked one of my friends.
It's also really hot today.
Yeah, and so then I asked one of my friends.
It's 87?
Like, yeah.
Well, and I was kind of sitting in the sun, so maybe but it could be 87. This is insane. This is August weather.
Yeah.
This is August weather. And then tomorrow it's gonna be 65. All right, we're gonna drive and get over to the dollar store really quick. She starts practice in an hour. So we have a little bit of time, but I also have a ton of.
See how fast we're out?
You are out fast. I know the buses are already like, they have a good system.
A little nonsense is what I need. Now if you wanna get the best of me, got you smiling, that's for sure. Funny how you had the best of love. I don't know if I'll make it home. I don't know, not like I care. All I know, sound of disco. Only know I want the best of us. So I dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'll be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say. Dance the night away when nobody's awake. I'll be the last to stay. Dance the night away, no matter what they say. 2 a.m. and you lost your friends. Pretend I don't know how this night will end. I feel your heartbeat, the DJ plays. Oops, I did it again. I don't know if I'll make it home. I That's the night away. That's the night away. No matter what they say. That's the night away. That's the night away. That's the night away. That's the night away. No matter what they say. That's the night away. When nobody's awake, I'll be the last to stay. Tonight, that's the night away. No matter what they say. That's the night away. That's the night away. That's the night away. That's the night away. No matter what they say.
Shoot the athletes who are participating. But we are saying this because we got you a banana from them. And it belongs to you from now on.
So these ladies were so excited to be going to Red Squad practice. They showed up a week early for Red Squad practice this year, and actually showed up a week early for Red Squad practice last year. And I just wanted to honor about last year, so I had to make sure I honor this year. So for you guys, I have calendars. So I have to make one.
Good job, kiddo. You have a good night?
Yeah.
It's a long night. It's 9 p.m. We've been there since, we've been doing this since 3 o'clock. No, 8 o'clock tonight would be a normal night, but everything went off well. There were extra roses. We had 1 dozen too many, so we were handing those out. So Ashley got an extra one, and her friend gave her candy lei. But the candy leis we sold out of, and then we continuously made more while we were selling them. So I think we sold 60 or 70 candy leis, 5 dozen roses, not very much water, and hardly any fans. So, but we brought the table into the room after it started, and people realized how warm it was in there, and they started buying waters. So we have extra waters, but we'll be able to return one of the cases, and we'll just buy them. Me and Janelle will just buy them from, and not ask for a reimbursement. We'll just keep them at home. So I don't know how much money we made, but if we sold that many candy leis, so we made at least $70 on the candy leis.
We made 7 candy leis.
70. We probably made about 70.
70.
Oh, 70. No, we made 70, so 700. Is that right? 70 times 10.
7 times 10.
70 times
7.
10.
Yeah.
Did we really make $700 on this stupid candy leis?
Look.
I'm so tired, I can't even do the math. I've only had 1 meal today.
I don't do math.
And a protein bar. I'm tired.
70 times 10 equals 700.
We made $700 on freaking candy leis, and it cost us $50 for the candy because we got the rest of it donated. The only candy that we actually had to pay for was the candy we bought for today, like to make some extras. That's incredible. That's incredible. And then we sold, do the math on, we'll do the math really quick. On the roses, 5, do 5 times 12.
5 times 12.
5 times 12.
60.
We'll add it all up later on, but 5 times 12 is 60.
5, 10, 15, 20.
No, we sold 11 dozen. We sold 11 dozen. Let's do it, do 11 times. Yeah, So
55.
11 times 12. Do 11 times 12. Do 11 times 12.
You're weird.
Because we got to know how many roses
11?
we have.
100.
11 times 12 is 132 roses times 5.
Guess.
I'm too
660.
We made $660.
And then add that together.
Well, no, we have to take the cost into effect. I think it was about $100 for those roses. So we made $560 on the roses. So I would say that's a pretty good,
Can we get food?
You don't want just a sandwich? We did pretty good. We did pretty good for one night. I'm gonna turn around because I don't even want a dirty kitchen.
I did start to feel dizzy.
You did start to feel dizzy, so.
And felt crappy.
All right, we're gonna pull over here.
You suck at
To make sure I don't get in a car accident. We're gonna say goodnight to you guys.
I'm just trying to fight through the pain.
Thank you for supporting Ashley by watching this video. And we have...
You should pay me.
One more performance, like an actual performance at a game.
You should pay me for this video.
All right, I'll pay her the amount of money she earns on this video.
Watch this video 10 times.
Because her other video, what is it? You're turning, in the ER. And
I'm gonna start watching this video just so I get my money.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
But I did pay her for her ER visit the day before her birthday.
$100.
Yeah, she made $100 off that video.
Nowhere near.
What?
Nowhere near $100.
Yeah, it actually was.
Start owing me.
I paid for things. I paid for things that you wanted. You're like, can I just have the money from what I earned on that video? And just so you guys know, just a side note, right now I'm stealing the money that I earned from my channel for myself to pay off my surgery. But in the past, for 7-something years, the money has gone directly back to my kids.
We're not abused.
In the form of Hawaii. Like, that's my spending money for Hawaii. It goes right back to the kids. So
you look weird.
They do get the money
You're
for the
being
videos
illegal.
that they're in. I know. So, regardless, we're gonna say goodnight to you because we're very, very tired. I'm gonna go and get her something to eat. And I'm gonna go and make, I think we still have leftover spaghetti sauce, but she doesn't like spaghetti, so. Take care, you guys, and we'll see you next time. Maybe stop eating candy.
What?
This is not what we need right now. No. Good night.